Hey howdy folks, we're back with the Icon Professional Extension Set. Normally, when I'm at the big HF, I usually buy these. If I've got to buy extensions for something, or, I'm filling a toolbox or filling a bag, whatever. Because they're the locking ones, and realistically, I haven't found a major reason to go anywhere else because they're practically all the same. But these have this, what looks like in the picture to be this wonderful undercut throughout the shaft, which I have an old Proto here that has an undercut shaft, and it is great for getting into certain places that a swivel will not let you go, or even a wobble will not let you go. I have found that yes, the wobble works and the swivel works, but this, for that straight line shot into a bolt and you've got something little in the way, this undercut shaft is the way to go. So, with that in mind, let's open it up and let's see if it actually is what the picture suggests. Because if it is, I'm going to love these things already. So, and they say they're made out of chrome moly steel for increased strength and torque. They got, it's got the standard marketing on it. Now the nice thing about this set is it has the stubby. It has, and then the 3, the 5, the 6, and the 8, the 12. That little stubby, you think, oh, why do you only need a 1.5 inch extension? I'll tell you this much, I have another one of these. That little 1.5 inch extension has saved my butt in so many cases. What do they got? Oh. Okay. And yes, they are slightly undercut. They're not... Oh, there's tape everywhere. Come on. Da, 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 da. Okay. Now let's take a look at these. They are undercut in the shaft, right down to the knurling. The knurling then flares back out. That's kind of an interesting design, realistically. Now, I can kind of tell that they're not as undercut as this old Proto is, but it's going to be a nice set to work with due to that undercut. Just getting into places with that, yeah. Now, let's kind of compare it to in the hobbyist world, pretty much the gold standard, the Craftsman, the made in USA Craftsman. So, this is where you have 6. And actually, is this the 6? Yeah, that's got to be the 6. Actually, the 6 is just a hair bigger than a 6 because, folks, look at where the detemp ball is. The detemp ball is a lot higher on the Icon versus the Craftsman. That can both make and break you at the same point. And this is why, realistically, when I freaking look at extensions, I get extensions because they are in odd sizes. Because, like the Proto is an odd size onto itself, and yeah, that's even a wee bit shorter than what they're saying for an 8-inch extension. So, is it even compared to the Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh's actually, folks, I think the Pittsburgh might actually be bigger. But, so, I really do like these undercut shafts. They are something that, for getting into those tight places, it's a godsend. Now, knurling, for me, it's a take it or leave it situation, because realistically, the knurling can get you caught up into something just as easy as it can help you. So that's kind of where I'm at with knurling. I've had great luck with knurling on stuff, you know, being able to use it to spin bolts out, and I've had it where it gets in the way. Now, these detent balls actually, I don't know if you can see that, folks, but compared to the American Craftsman, the detent ball in the American Craftsman, now granted, the American Craftsman has been used, but the American Craftsman's ball sticks out a lot further than the Icons. Now, let's pull up a socket. We'll do it out of the Icons socket set here. Well, let's pull out a common size 13 millimeter. This is that Icon socket set that I did an unboxing on a couple months ago. So, let's see if it... Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gonna hold your darn socket in there. Yeah, that's gonna hold your socket. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that's tight. I mean, wow. That's no wobble whatsoever. You know, and I've noticed that on many extension sets, that the squares are just a little smaller. Now, granted, I get that they're doing that for tolerance reasons, but realistically, as they wear, and there is going to be a wear factor on extensions, that, oh wow, yeah, those cutouts are nice. There's going to be a wear factor to it, so realistically, I do like the fact that they are that full size, and yeah, that's straight as an arrow. I mean, and this is an old Met Inch. Believe these are actually made in Germany, but that's for another day. So yeah, these icons, I really do like them, and for the price point, I really do feel that you're probably going to get your money's worth out of these. You know, as long as they don't shatter under heavy torque loads, they're going to work just fine. I mean, the one thing about the Pittsburgh, the ones that they sell at Harbor Freight that I've noticed, is the fact that on those swivel heads, the wobble heads, this shears right off. Especially on the 1/4 inch drives, they shear right off. I don't, for me, it happens so much that I don't even buy swivel head 1/4 inch anymore, because I know I'm going to be replacing it again anyway. So, okay. You know what? Let's do this. Just for fun. I mean, the freaking tooling on this is actually really nice. So, and I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but that's the arc that you're gonna get off of all the extensions put together. So, out of the box, I really do think these are a nice set. Now, it remains to be seen if they actually stay nice, and what is the actual lifespan of these tools versus, you know, the American made Craftsman. You know, growing up as a kid, this was the, in my house at least, and I'm betting in a lot of people's, the gold standard. Because, let's face it, folks, unless you grew up in a household with a frickin' person that worked in in a shop with a tool truck guy that came around every frickin' week, this was your gold standard. You know, the Craftsman, made in USA tools were your gold standard. Nice blow molded case. The thing is that I find it a little weird because realistically, since everything's been going metric nowadays, I kind of find it weird that they're putting it in the red color, which is their SAE stuff color, versus the black, which is a lot, from what I'm seeing, is their metric color. It could just be something to the effect of it was easier, but or maybe it's just a vanity thing. Hey. Or it could just be the fact that they needed to use up this resin. So, you know, in order to keep that deal, let's just make it out of red. There's a lot of things. So, I know I've done a little bit of rambling here at the end of this video, but, okay. What are my thoughts on it? My initial thoughts are, they're nice. They're beautiful. Would I recommend them from an out-of-the-box perspective? Yes. I would really recommend them just due to the fact that they are that undercut shaft, which allows you to get into a lot of tight places that, quite frankly, a straight shaft, you know, sure, this is going to be stronger, but strength is a moot point if you can't get it into the place that it needs to go. There's my thoughts on the unboxing of the Icon Professional Extension Set, the 6-piece set. So, and like all the Icon tools, they're made in Taiwan, which I find beautiful. So, in closing, if you're looking for a really nice extension set and you don't have the tool truck guys coming to you every day or every week, maybe you should price yourself out one of these. Just saying. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.